David Green from Green & Phillips is here with us on Studio 10 once again. David, good to see you.
Glad to be here.
Today we have a very serious issue to talk about. We're talking about wrongful death. There is a legal term, wrongful death. Explain to the folks, what does this mean? Well,
what that means is it's anytime someone is killed through no fault of their own. You may have an auto accident case, you may have a fall. We've handled cases over the years, industrial accidents where maybe a handrail collapses and someone falls to their death. So it's a very serious matter, but it involves when someone is killed through no fault of their own.
What recourse does the family of a wrongful death victim have against the person or the company that may have caused it?
Well, they absolutely have a claim, they have a case, and they have a case for the loss of that individual. In Alabama, it's a punitive damage statute, which basically means that the statute was designed for the family to be able to pursue the claim against the company or the individual that causes this accident or injury or death, and it's to punish the company, so to deter this from ever happening again.
Now, in this situation, are you required to have a lawyer to file a wrongful death suit?
That is a great question, and it is absolutely necessary to have a lawyer. There's a state statute. There's also some case law out there that says an individual cannot represent their own family or not represent the family of the one that's been killed.
Yeah, so that's a very important thing to get across right there. Now, what has to be proven for it to be a wrongful death?
Well, it's very similar to an auto accident case. It's basically negligence, that the company or the individual was negligent, that they owed a duty to the person that was killed, that duty was breached, which caused the death. And then there's damages. And once again, as we spoke about a second ago, the damages are punitive or punishment in nature only.
Right, and we also mentioned that you do need a lawyer as well. So if a family feels that they may have a wrongful death suit, when should you contact a lawyer? Why is it so important to get them involved early?
Well, as soon as something like this happens, as unfortunate as it is, you have a situation where the company that causes this, or the individual, that insurance company's out investigating the case from day one. As soon as it occurs, they have people on the ground that are taking photographs, taking measurements, taking downloads from equipment or whatever, and so they're actually putting together their defense immediately.
So that's what they're doing. What can Green & Phillips do to help out?
Well, we can do the same thing. We can make that difference up to level the playing field so you have a fair fight.
And that's what you want. If you have any questions about this, David and his friends at Green & Phillips can explain this to you a lot further. You can stop in their office to see them, or you can visit their information on our website and contact them as well. David, thank you so much for joining us here on Studio 10.
Thanks for having me.